crap. I need to find icons for these people.
At some point today, try to drift off to sleep, and right at that moment, in twilight between waking same thing.
That looks like an easy strategy for basketball, right?
Yep. In my headcanon, Doug Dimmadome has now played college basketball, and his signature move was the Dimma Disrespect.
Not the Dimmadis?
No.
Darren, why did you not post that in response to my silly thing about what your silliest headcanons are?
Because I just thought that one up immediately right now.
You should add that right now to make other people think up silly things.
Wait, what is this?
Look in the off-topic chat.
No, moment. Let me go refund.
Yeah, I posted it. What's this thing that you guys are talking about in relation to it?
I am going to re-get the link.
Oh boy.
And it's going into off-topic.
There it is.
And also, I remembered this.
Yep.
This comes on the heels of Wash and I riffing on this the other day.
It's true. The fact that it came up again.
Is that just become a meme now?
Oh yeah, it's been a meme for a while.
Let's see. What were some
Piccolo dies in the worst best ways.
What were some of
At least he didn't get Yamcha'd.
True.
What were some of the highlights of that? Let's see. I liked Gallic Dome. That was good. And then there was mine. He thought it would be Timmy Turner, but it was me, Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Yes. Oh, also, I have this headset on, so now I can actually be on in the other room while Anna's on the call.
Huzzah.
Yeah, so I can talk more during the day.
You know what? This isn't exactly it, but I really like this image, so this is going to be Big Kahuna.
Okay, these are better icons than I
Good
had.
rainbow.
Where is Big Kahuna?
He looks so tiny in his picture, but he's so big.
Must zoom.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't had images for Stardust or Firework yet.
We probably should have them for this fight.
That's what I'm looking for right now.
I mean, just pull Jubilee for Firework.
Don't you disrespect Jubilee.
I'm not disrespecting her, it's just the powers are kind of an obvious match.
Razzle dazzle! Yeah, that's a reasonable facsimile.
Okay.
Oh no.
Those proportions got changed a bit.
There's a reason why every time I grab an image, I scale it to the right proportions.
whatevers.
What the hell?
The internet is full of many cursed images. This is one of them.
Pigtail Zuko.
The hatred only makes him stronger.
Oh, that's amazing.
I might end up having to go with Jubilee if I can't find something better.
All right, and then
Alright. So I was saying to everyone before you all got here, but this is basically going to be a combat encounter. That's this game.
Mhm.
So brush up on your moves and mechanics while I finish getting all this down.
then
Right.
Dan will start
I
to
will brush up on my move.
All right. I got I got the PDF that matters. I have my character sheet. I'm good.
Mm.
I'm not laughing that hard, but it's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Who are you talking to?
I'm also not sure who it is being referred to.
The GM is distracted post memes.
I've been training for this day.
I'm proud to know you.
Looking down the corner.
Go.
Okay, I think I have what I need.
Oh, no, I'm dumb. I know the image I want for this.
Which one are you stuck on?
I'm doing firework. But I know exactly what I need for this one.
Is that a Batwoman image?
What? Which one?
Stardust?
No, it's Dr. Light. I'm glad the internet knew exactly the image I wanted when I typed in what I typed in. Internet never fail me.
I mean, that ship has long since sailed. Oh, good
There we
lord.
go.
Oh God.
There we go.
What is that from?
Come
I feel
on.
like I should know what this is from.
You
and I-
absolutely should know.
Is she orgasmic?
What are we talking about?
What the fuck are you guys
the, fuck,
talking about?
the fucking picture that is now
What?
being used for
Oh,
firework.
I love that
Wait,
no one
where?
recognizes this. You all know it.
I
Wait, is
still don't
that
see what you're talking
Starlight? No.
God, I feel like I know what this is.
about. Oh, what, Katy Perry?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
What did you think it was?
They didn't know.
Thanks, I hate it.
that.
But baby, does your heart go boom, boom, boom?
My girlfriend turned
be right
into the
back.
moon,
Food
moon,
arrived.
moon.
I feel bad that this is actively hurting my opinion of firework.
You know what the image I took, what I typed in to get that exact image was too?
Fireworks.
I hate myself. I hate myself for knowing it would work. I specifically typed in sparkle tits.
Oh, good lord.
It pulled up exactly what I wanted. Oh boy. Okay. I'm sorry for that.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. That's true. I'd be lying. All right, let's sort these fights out. Over here, you over here. Game nights, Big Kuna, Gray Zone's there. North is there. Yes. Some way, I guess, is here. Fireworks here. This is here. 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 Okay.
One of these fights is going to get a lot more populated very quickly, and I'm not sure which one.
Okay. So you guys remember where we left off last time, do you not?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good idea.
Mostly?
Before you start, you gotta ask Dan if he started the recording.
I did.
All right, so recording has started.
Woohoo!
Welcome, Spectrum, to your greatest challenge yet. As you recall, last time you went out on the town training with Stardust for some of you and the hero from Hawaii, Big Kahuna, for the rest of you. That is a good image to start this game off with.
It is.
You all had
We're in danger.
Session 8. I'm in danger. Why does this tomato taste like grandma?
I feel like you know what the session title on YouTube's gonna be.
I'm in danger. You all had some reasonable life lessons, but two villains have shown up. Two very high-class, powerful villains. At a art museum, the group with 777, Gray Zone, and Gabe Knight, led by Big Kahuna, have discovered Ruin, who is destroying parts of the art gallery. At a nearby, what did I say, it was a robotics factory? I don't remember. It was a... Really should go back and listen to the recording, shouldn't I?
You really should. I thought it was an apartment building, but I could be wrong.
It wasn't an apartment building. It was some sort of like tech place.
System Dynamics Models Incorporated.
Thank you.
Zaps.
We're going with that name still.
Material testing for architecture and structures. The building is on fire.
Yep, yes it is. And that is where we left off. So I think what we're going to do is we're just all going to roll a big pile of initiative. Everyone's cool with that.
Sure.
Let me clear the initiative out.
$13 for game night.
Okay. Do me a favor, make sure you're clicked on your icon before you roll. It will, if you do that, will auto add it to the tracker.
Let me do that.
Nope.
Or maybe not. Probably does for Wash because he has his character in
Does
there.
for the reason because character sheet and everything.
All right. That's fine. I'll just add
There is a way to do it, but yeah.
I'll add everyone in. It's fine. I don't need to add
Also,
any gray zone. Yep.
putting selected thing into initiative order was one of the first macros I turned into a button.
We can enter our own numbers, which is nice.
Yeah. If you guys would like to do that, that would be kind of you.
Can we enter our own numbers? Oh, we can.
There you go. Everyone.
Oh, there we go. So now it actually saved.
How do you have a +8? Never mind. Geist has a plus. Why do you guys have such high initiatives?
I spent points on improved initiative.
Valid feat.
No, it's not.
Spend over 100 points on powers, otherwise you're not a real superhero.
It
Hey,
was a
hey.
valid feat in early 3.0, but yeah, but
I spent. Ah, damn it! It's so close, but it's not the perfect number. Spent 66 points on powers.
You're the devil.
No, I bought 2 ranks of improved initiative.
You're the devil. I stand by my statement.
there are so many possible moves, and you made that one.
Which
If we got more points, I'd get closer to the perfect number and would no longer be the devil.
Listen, none of us are allowed to have point totals approaching 69.
I'm already there.
Is everyone added in their stuff yet? I don't think 777 and Hex have not done so yet, nor has Geist.
Yes, I did.
not in the, you can actually click in the turn order and change your initiative yourself.
There.
Because I'm taking care of all the NPCs right now. Rid of this.
Somebody got a 1.
Was it game night?
What's my...
No, it was one of the NPCs.
They have chosen poorly then.
Wow, that was bad.
Look on the plus side. There's somebody who rolled a 1, so you're still going before them.
Unless they have more improved initiative than I do.
Alright, just waiting for 777 to put in his. You there, Sean? Did Sean disappear on us?
He said he had to go and get food because it had just arrived.
Yeah.
So he will be back soonish.
Okay. I do need to get combat started, so I'm going to roll for him.
Well, this probably means combat can in fact be started.
I have to remember what his initiative modifier is.
I don't remember what that bonus is. I need to check. Damn it. I was just building characters earlier. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
What?
Nothing.
Alright, one last thing. There we go, that looks about right. All right. So, do you guys remember the scenes of each fight?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Now, remember, these are, as superhero battles, these are very much what is there, what is usable, is very much up to your own ingenuity, your imagination, and a judicious use of hero points. The very first character to go will be Iris.
So right now, Iris is basically in a room alone with Radiance in the middle of giving a monologue.
Yep.
Iris's communicator is something to say, well, suppose we do have to do this. I really wish we didn't. For your left hand, you have all sorts of wonderful images that can be made, lights, those things. In your right, you have creation, the potential to create, which, of course, isn't what's going on. But if we have to, I suppose the show has to go on. I'm rolling deception to pass a hidden message onto my team.
Sure.
Didn't we already know that you sent a message?
I sent a partial message. I am rolling a different message.
Sure. Go ahead and roll.
The message. Oh, B. I got what I needed for that. The message is basically to the rest of the team. Raise your left hand if you want to be fighting Radiance. Raise your right hand if you want to be fighting Ruin.
I'm going to opt that I did not understand that message at all.
Get a hero point, Ezzy.
Thank you.
It is very much a thing where if you do nothing, I am going to do nothing to where you currently are.
I start winding up my right hand.
Okay.
Which one isn't in the building on fire?
Ruin is the one who's in the building that is not on fire.
That one.
All right. So the very good thing, and Lex, tell me how many hero points you have to spend to this. As I was going, so.
Oh, actually, sorry. Left hand.
3,
Fire.
2, 1. Iris takes about get red explosions.
And you are still standing there, and nothing happens. Get your hero point back. As Radiance waves her hand at you, she's like, silly child. Please don't play those tricks with me. You know better. Her hand slightly glowing as she does so. So yes, you do not lose a hero point because you gain a hero point in response to that.
Okay. Would the thing that I was planning on being a teamwork attack for my standing still go off or not?
What are you planning as the teamwork?
I was totally going to grab Grayzone and do there's a very fast moving object going down.
She is blocking your teleporting.
Okay.
At least that attempt of it.
Okay.
Do you want to take your move action?
Well, so moving everyone around was my move action.
Okay, then you have your normal action still.
Hide inside of Geist. What? He just moved his token inside of you.
Just look
I'm
really
pretty sure you're bigger than me.
damage rank 9.
Okay.
I don't expect this is going to actually do anything. I was just going to look really annoyed at this.
Stats. I need my stats. So what's my total save? 24?
Yep.
Describe the attack, please.
Here's the thing. This is one that doesn't really fit description. It's just a real, like, the person feeling rather ill and hurt all of a sudden with no discernible thing happening.
What's the save for it?
Oh, it's a toughness.
Okay. There's a sputter of light that kind of lights up her insides, and she breathes in and just breathes out this whiff, this waft of like colored light.
Mm-hmm.
Really? She smiles at you. Okay.
Continues making a face.
So yeah, because your guys are still inside.
We are still inside the burning building.
So I don't think Firework and Stardust know what's going on right now.
I have announced over like comms that Radiance is in here to them before, and that I'm currently talking to her. Like, that part was definitely announced over comms.
Okay.
Subtly.
All right. Yeah, Firework is gonna be like, all right, I got this, and she's gonna fly in, and you see her arm a Firework and shoot at the ground, and there is a cloud of colored smoke. And Nick, you feel yourself being grabbed.
What defense do I roll for this?
I mean, do you want to defend against Firework?
Oh, wait, is she trying to pull me out of this?
Yes.
I am absolutely defending against that because of one of my complications.
Fair enough. It probably won't be successful on her part then. This might be successful on her part.
She has to try. Like, I'm bad at hammering, but like she has to actually try.
Okay, what does she need to hit you?
18.
She actually does.
I'm not surprised. I'm bad at parry.
Would you like to make a opposed strength check?
Can it be anything besides strength? But sure.
You can use acrobatics if you have it.
That is slightly better than strength.
Nope, she is carrying you out of there.
But ours is absolutely like fire, stop. I'm just going to go back in.
You'll get a hero point, by the way. She's like, no, we need to regroup ourselves. You can't fight a big villain like that alone.
If we just leave her there, she's going to accomplish everything she wants.
Come on, that's Hero 101. Meanwhile,
I can just bring everyone in.
Meanwhile, she does carry you outside, is holding you in midair.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, in the other area, Gray Zone, you're up.
All right, I'll kind of start bouncing up and down, get into a boxer stance. Say, I think I haven't heard of this one. Take him out with a 1-2 punch, and then I kick him in the dick.
All right.
Sorry about that. What did I miss?
I rolled
Gray Zone kicked the dude in the dick.
Yep.
She's trying.
She kicked Ruin in the dick. Okay, good to know.
She's trying.
What do we know about Ruin?
Nothing. His name. That's it.
He was supposed to be a higher tier villain, but I have no idea.
I mean, I get to assess him.
If you use an action, that is true.
Oh.
Okay, well, 20 total.
Yeah.
You'll definitely hit him.
Oh, cool.
Oh, with a 20. No, he does. Yeah, no, he actually does parry that.
Okay.
Like you kind of kick up and just earth rises up to meet your blow. Like almost seems to just automatically rise up where your hit would have been and block the shot.
Okay, that's a new one.
All right, Radiance and Ruin turn. They're both just going on the same turn because of the way I did initiative. Let's do Radiance first. Nick, you're still pretty aware of her, right?
Yep.
Okay. She holds it. You can feel her body holding up her hand, and a giant ball of light energy is collecting in it, aimed right at you and Firework through the smoke.
There's a far. Let me tell you, progressive we're both getting blasted.
What do you mean? How can she? And then the bolt beam just shoots out of there. What?
Trying to do it.
Sorry, what was that, Nick?
I was definitely, and I'm really just a hero point trying to get me and Firework out of whatever this is.
I'll let you hero point to kind of react to that. If you want,
hero point deflect.
Do you want to deflect or do you want to like teleport away?
I'm not sure which of these would actually be more likely to succeed because I'm not sure what the latter would do.
Well, she seems to be shooting a giant beam.
Yeah, get out of the way is the better idea.
Like Dragon Ball Z style beam.
Yeah, keep this over to where Stardust is, I guess, because...
Yeah. You burn a hero point, and you and Firework are next to Stardust. Right as a giant beam of light energy blows a hole in the lab, shooting up into the sky with a bright beam of light. Other group, you actually see that beam of light.
I was just like, and that's what we're dealing with if we let her just stand there.
A second later, you see her emerging from the rubble, bathed in light, glowing gloriously like a dark, radiant angel. It's a cute trick, child. It won't save you forever.
Just must save me long enough to take you down.
Meanwhile, Ruin's going. He smiles at you, Grayzone. A very low blow from a very low beast. A statement, perhaps? I suppose I should make one of my own. And he kind of pulls his fist back, and earth and rubble just kind of collects around it from the nearby area until he has a fist about 10 feet tall, kind of collected in front of him.
And he's pretentious.
And he is going to roll it up and try to slam it right down on you, Grayzone.
Alright.
So he will make an attack roll. Grayzone.
He's holding this thing? Or is it...
What?
What is it?
Does a... Doing some math.
I can tell you it already did, Will.
Okay, the blow is about to hit you when you feel something rush in front of you, and... Give me 1 sec, I need to make a quick roll. How much does he have? How hard a save was that, though? Math is hard.
Hey, and can you turn that down a little? It's going into the mic a little bit.
Oh yeah, for damage shift, toughness shifted the same amount, and it's a rule of 15.
There like a shockwave of dust and rubble shoots out from the impact zone. Grayzone, you kind of like flinch for a second, expecting a blow, but none arrived on you. You look up. Big Kahuna is standing in front of you. He has caught the fist in his two hands, though it looks like it did like deal him a reasonable blow in the process. He looks extremely serious and is gritting his teeth. It's like, you will not lay a hand on them, demon.
He said that it wasn't a hand, it was more of an earth. Whatever, semantics.
So, Big Kahuna used one of my favorite feats, Interpose.
It's so good.
I love Interpose. Every
I
tank
have a
should have
feeling-
Interpose.
I have a feeling I'm going to be doing it a lot.
Alright, so Kahuna takes a bruise counter from that. And Ruin smiles. Oh, I've heard of you. Oh, such an anachronism, though. The Hawaiian shirt is so tacky and culturally inappropriate, even for you. I'll be happy to rip it to shreds for you. All right, moving on in combat. Geist,
I
you're up.
implored with how tacky Ruin is.
Let's see. So, do I see this lady now?
Oh yeah, she is very much in the open. Floating above the crowd, though. You can't really reach her.
Floating above the ground. Are there any sides of the building that don't look on fire?
I mean, they're all on fire to various degrees, but they're not like full blaze. It's more like small burns.
Any parts that I could reasonably navigate through?
Yeah, I'd say so. Especially with your power.
Then I will proceed to walk up the wall to try and avoid the higher flamey areas.
The flamiest.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at your powers real quick. Oh yeah, that's why you would avoid them. Okay, got it. Okay.
And yes, that will be in effect.
Mm. Yeah, you're struggling a little bit, but it's a lot like the thing hasn't caught full blaze yet, so you're able to like navigate reasonably well.
Alrighty. Will that get me high enough to get to a point of hers, or no?
You could probably like leap out and try to like hit her from here.
Sure. Yeah, I'll jump out and try and put a hand through her.
Okay.
Okay. 2 plus. Oh God, I always forget what my attack is. There it is. Yeah. That is a 28.
Will that hit her? That will actually hit her.
Okay.
I mean, if it didn't, we'd be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it's true. Let's see. Shoot, I forget. It's been a while. How do I roll for damage again?
You don't. Your damage is at, I believe, power 9. Whenever you get a damage effect, you
power 9.
You just add 15 to it.
Okay, cool.
And I make the save against that, so I'm making a 24 save,
Got it.
which I make with a natural 20.
Well,
So you jump at her, kind of your hand goes phasing, and she turns to see it. And she, like, you kind of get your, like, molecules in her for a second before this energy force just kind of repels you away and she knocks you to the ground with it. It's like, well, that's an interesting trick. That was very close there. You almost got to touch me.
I'm good at that.
Okay, the moment you all been waiting for.
Oh, boy.
Game night.
Oh.
Why is this the moment you've all been waiting for?
Yeah,
you're
no.
going to see what comes out. Throw your Pokeball game night.
Oh, boy.
I have to start small. It's my turn. I start out by summoning to the field Bass. And then I will equip Bass with digital surround sound. Play that sweet music, fish boy.
She just kind of looks at him and then looks at you, Iris. She's like, "This is who you associate with?"
I'm in a
wait,
He's in another fight.
Oh yeah,
Game
this
night
is
and
the room.
fight.
And if the way that she says that, then Iris should be like, he's very effective, he just has a very
No, she's
peculiar way to handle it.
right. No, she's not in that fight. So
Yeah.
And
That's
thanks
a good fight.
to Bass's sweet melodies, his groupies showed up. Anybody who has heard a song from my deck that who has heard Bass's song before gets to be summoned for free. Come on out, Deku Rookie, Future Cop, and Pinball Wizard.
Has to be a trip.
And that's my turn.
Okay, then.
By the way, I'm vulnerable.
Cool. Kahuna's up. And he's going to try to hit Ruin.
Kahuna punch.
Kahuna punch. That's a bad roll, Kahuna. That's unlucky for you. Yeah, I think Kahuna's gonna miss that. As he tries to, he kind of goes in, tries for a fake, and then tries to go for like this grabbing punch, which Ruin kind of just gracefully sidesteps. Please, I could see you coming from a mile away. Again, probably the shirt. Same turn. 777.
First of all, as a free action, can you roll an insight versus deception, please? I shouldn't know what I roll, so.
Okay. The insight for you?
Yeah.
What's your bonus?
Plus 15.
Okay, and then a deception on his part?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. You, So what do I tell you if you succeed?
Well, so you're supposed to tell me his plus attack and his defense is relative to mine, and for every level of success, you give me an exact number for one of them.
Wherever, so each full level of success?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't get a full level, but all his attacks and defenses are better than yours.
Great! This is wonderful. So good. So good.
Well, I mean, what's your attack with, like, your most accurate attack?
I mean, my most accurate attack is plus 10. So.
Yep, all of them are better than yours.
Yep.
He is way out of your weight class.
I figured as such. But. Alright, well.
Wait, they act twice?
So, something I'm doing new this time. I've learned a lot about action economy recently, having run a lot of D&D 5th edition.
It's really important.
And something I've learned is it's really nice when your bosses can go twice.
Yeah.
It's as long as they don't get an extra action after everyone's turn.
I mean, not quite to that degree. I debated that.
Oh,
Well, in any case, I'm going to go invis and try and set myself up to spring a surprise attack on him.
Okay. Now, he knows
So-
you were there, right? He just doesn't know you're there now?
I mean, I walked in invis. It's just,
Okay, so he might not know you're there.
yeah.
He doesn't get a save or anything, right?
I mean, he can try and notice me, but the thing is, I'm concealed against every sense unless he's using something that bypasses that.
No, it's very difficult to bypass that, because every sense is very all-encompassing.
Yeah.
I just want to know if he was aware of your presence at the beginning, which I don't think he was if you started the whole thing invisible.
I mean, I walked in invisible because that's what I do.
Yep, okay. Do you have any other actions, Garth, or is that it?
I'm just setting myself up to try possibly get a better attack next turn, so.
Cool. They're up again. Let's see. So, Radiance looks at the group. She's like, So this is everyone. So these are your companions. Hello, Stardust. It's been a while. Stardust looks grim. Don't you touch them, Radiance. Touch them and get my hands dirty? Harris thought. Still, that one did try to touch me. It's an interesting trick he has. I got a feel for it when he dared to try to brush against my magnificent skin. You
It
don't
felt
really,
kind of clammy to me.
you don't really fully exist in this dimension, do you? That's all right with me. Fun trick of the lights, little ghost. If you refract it properly, and she's kind of powering up this like weird crystal prism in her hand, you can refract light into all different types of places, even extra-dimensional space. And she fires a barrage of prismatic shots at you.
Oh boy. I'm gonna be using that enhanced dodge.
That's automatic.
I kind of wish Solar was fighting Radiance.
Well, so let's say I'm not sure you can use that automatic dodge. So yeah, you cannot because you tried to attack her. So the way your ray works, you get
Can I
one
use
power.
the defensive roll stuff?
Yeah, so you get one power from it. You would use the power to try and hit her. So until your next turn, you're locked into that damage power. So you have your normal parry and dodge. You don't have like the crazy pumped up versions if you switch to that.
Oh, good. Well, this will probably end poorly.
Let's see.
Well, his rolling is poorly.
Can you see my rolls?
That's the D20. He's on the roll 20, right?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be a better roll. Let's see.
No, it couldn't. Please.
Let's see. Is it enough to hit you?
My dodge is 9.
Yep, and I did accurate attack it.
Facts.
Yeah.
If it looks like Geist is in danger, interpose.
I'll tell you in a minute if it'll hit him.
Okay.
What's that? Sorry, the lots of numbers. Oh yeah, this is definitely gonna hit him.
Oh, good. All of them?
Yeah, she's doing a multi attack against you.
Great.
It means if she hits you more accurately, she will do more damage.
Yep.
But yeah, so you interposing.
Oh, yeah, no. I was poofing out of Fireworks' arms, like, getting to Geist right before the attack hits.
Yep, interpose. So you will take the hit.
Yep.
And I require a. Let's see, how strong is that hit? Not actually that strong. It's a 7, 2. You have impervious?
No.
Okay. What's your dodge?
Not very good. So we're going to get
I need to know.
16.
How much?
16.
Okay.
It's not very good. It's almost twice.
No! I'm toughness shifted.
That's almost twice my dodge.
Well, you set yourself up so most of your dodge is locked behind being purely defensive.
Yeah, that's true.
That's 2. Would be 2. DC 24 toughness save.
Okay, rolling it. Oop. 1 minute.
Okay, you managed to resist it.
So Iris is jumping in front of the attack. It's probably slicing through her jacket, but she's not going to really react to it beyond that.
He just looks at you disappointed. You can do that once a turn, right?
Once per round.
Yeah, that's what I thought. She's just like, such concern for your friends, little one.
It's almost like, I don't know, caring about people's important.
Oh, how naive. Okay, let's see. Ruin is going to go now. Let's see. He just kind of looks over at you, Izzy. He's just like... kind of just was like, I will admit, I'm a little at loss for words with this.
Excellent! You have admitted defeat! He just said he lost! Game over!
That's such accurate words. I give you a hand, child. And two giant hands made out of rock come out of the ground and try to clap the whole lot of you, Izzy.
Oh, this is an AoE attack?
Yup.
Who chose DK?
So, Izzy, you and each of your summons needs a dodge check. DC 24.
Can you interpose on a dodge? Or on an AoE?
No.
I had to ask that before.
No.
What's the DC you said?
24.
Alright, well, I'm going to roll me first, and then I'm just going to roll alphabetically for all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I forget my dodges. No, my dodge is 17, and alphabetically, Bass would be the first one who got the 14, and his dodge is a 2.
Okay, then every one of you in your summons needs a 29 toughness save.
I'm not making it that.
Yeah, but how much you fail by matters.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. 28 for me.
Well, there you go. You only take a bruise counter.
Let's see. Bass.
Remember, though, your summons are not heroic, so they do poof the moment if they ever fail a toughness save.
I'm aware. Alright, so it looks like 2 and 4, which alphabetically would be Deku Rookie and Pinball Wizard. Deku Rookie, it has a toughness of 7, which doesn't get there. And Pinball Wizard has a toughness of 1.
So poof.
Poof.
Poof. And you take a bruise.
How many of those can I take?
Each one gives you a cumulative -1 to toughness saves for the rest of the fight.
Okay. And when I eventually fail a toughness save is when I'm KO'd?
No, you already did fail. It's just by how much you fail by.
Ah, got it.
Margin matters.
Yeah.
That's why I have to ask how much you fail these by sometimes. So you actually only failed by a degree, which means you didn't even fail by a degree, so you only take a toughness, a bruise counter. If you failed by 4, you would have been dazed. And take a bruise.
AoE afflictions, yay! Okay.
Alright. Hex, you're up.
Alright, question. Does Radiance have some kind of earpiece on, like a radio or anything?
Oh,
Nope.
crap.
No.
Shit. I deleted those summons. Crap.
Any
You can
kind
call CND.
any kind of tech on her that I can kind of notice.
No, not on her.
Okay. Alright, in that case, Hex is gonna turn invisible,
Okay.
and Minerva is going to fly over and use the afflicting swarm power, which requires an attack roll. Uh, 18.
Will miss.
Okay. That is my turn then, and I'll use a counter or something for invisible. There we go.
Stardust is going to go. Also very serious. Let's see, what would be the thing she would do the most? She is going to try to form a crystal ball around Radiance. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, math again. Math is hard.
Good.
Yours is really good though. Okay, so yeah, a crystal dome forms around Radiance, who seems mildly not surprised but annoyed as the dome closes her up. As soon as the dome closes, she turns to you. Firework, I want you to get them out of here now. They're not ready to handle this fight. Protocol Delta Epsilon, go. And she looks at the rest of you. You need to leave now.
So I literally just took one of her hits.
Iris, you are up, so we can continue this conversation. She turns. It doesn't matter, Iris. That hit wasn't meant for you. If she intends to kill you, she's going to kill you. And she can kill all of you very easily. You need to leave now. Iris, get you and your friends out of here.
Yeah, we've saved a certain amount of people, right? Like we've saved the people in the building at this point.
For the most part, yes.
I was going to briefly glance at Geist to see what his thoughts on this are.
Look, we came here to save the people, not to throw down. Considering the current situation, I'm not too keen to die right now.
All right.
I'll send a little radio communication. If you're gonna get us out, can you teleport all of her robots like 100 feet in the air?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not going to be willing to let me do that.
Oh, it requires consent.
I have roughly been assuming that either you guys consent to things or your will is low enough that it doesn't matter.
I signed the waiver. It's fine.
This is a teleportation waiver. It's standard requirement for being on a team with teleporter. To not be teleported.
It just solidifies in the mechanics, which is just lawyer speak, I'm sure, that this is fine.
So, I just wave a hand to poof Geist and Hex to, like... Oh, fuck, there's actually no safe location.
Nick, I will tell you something. Based on what happened earlier, you're guessing that you can teleport things. You're not sure how far. She's doing something to mess with, like, your longer range teleportations.
Well, in that case, I was going to say, so, for one, we have a bit of a cage problem going on right now that limits the amount that I can do that. Secondly, Phantasmal Ultra Velocity. Iris is going to absolutely try and roll an attack during this.
Well, how are you attacking her? She's stuck in the dome.
Yeah, that doesn't matter to me.
That's true. It does not.
Let me go double check what the accuracy on this power is. Here, point.
Okay. To do what? Just get this power?
To make this actually work, so 17... Well, so 21 indirect 4, subtle 1. So probably should be a sneak attack, but if it isn't, shrug.
Yeah, no, this could be a sneak attack. That's fair. I'll grant you that.
Great. Hipkins is being hit by a pretty large flying blob of molasses about her size.
What's the effect? Is it a damage effect or?
Damage rank 14, penetrating 5.
All right.
Why molasses?
Why not?
Why not molasses?
And Iris is going to try to poof guys and act as a move action behind cover.
You can prove him behind cover. She is going to make that save though.
That's the second nat 20 you've rolled.
I hear the groans there.
I'm getting some real world flashbacks here.
Not big damage, but the goal was really to cover her in molasses.
Like, are you getting worm flashbacks? I'm getting worm flashbacks.
Yeah, a little bit.
Why are you getting worm flashbacks?
DM crits. So many DM crits.
So Firework is going to go now. She is definitely. I mean, what does she want to actually do? Since the smoke didn't work.
Run.
Yeah, so she's going to try to fly, and let's see, she can't grab Ziggy, but
Both Geist and Hex are currently in some random building behind as many feet of concrete as Iris thinks she can put between them and Radiance.
I guess she's going to go with them.
I mean, she's actually network. If you want to go too, I can make you go.
I mean, she can detect them. Her visor has some pretty nice scan features in it. Because, again, why would you make a tech character if you don't make a cool scan system?
I know, right?
It's true.
It's literally one of the coolest parts about being a tech character, is you get, all the vision.
Wax, just
Yeah.
continuing to get hero points for complication of work, because I'm just absolutely defying orders here.
Nah, you got your one for being stupid.
Okay.
So she lands with you, and she kind of looks over at you, Heck. She's like, okay, now what?
Wait, she looked at me?
Yeah,
Oh, that's not good.
you're like her buddy.
I'm,
She's like, come on, we got some brains here. What can we do here? What do we know about her?
I'm just a little concerned that she looked at me when I'm invisible.
Well, that means she has, what are her powers based around? They seem to be based around, the light spectrum, right?
Oh no, I'm in character. I'm concerned about this.
No, she's talking to you about that.
Dan is invisible right now, is why he's confused.
Oh no, yeah, she can see you.
Yeah, no, I got that. Hex is confused by that.
But she's like, oh, I'm sorry, you have your cloak activated. Sorry, I set my visor to be able to scan and filter through different light wave frequencies.
Please tell me she's
Kind of
using
helps
the
out with my tech.
Please tell me she's smart enough to use the comms and not actually directly look at my position.
Well, she flew to where you guys were.
I'll put it, you're literally in, behind some random parking garage underground right now. If Iris has her way.
That's fair. Alright, well, she doesn't have any tech devices on her. I was hoping she had some kind of radio to communicate with her buddy that I could, fry her eardrum with or something, but that's a bust.
Yeah, she whatever she's doing, she seems to be able to, communicate with her powers itself. I was detecting some, if you take a look at, she gives you some frequency numbers. She is able to send out some sort of frequency, but it's like a light communication.
Well, if she's using light, I don't have any way to stop it.
I mean, I don't know if I'm much better here. What can we do to counter her?
I mean, I don't know if any of Minerva's functions will affect her. I actually have to land a hit first.
She nods. She seems hard to hit. Meanwhile, we're gonna flash over to Gray Zone.
Kahuna, how you doing?
Never better, Akameku.
Mm.
You doing all right?
I'm doing fine. I have an idea. Try and use my head a little bit. Well, and some other things.
Well, whatever
Yep,
you
for a
gonna
little
do,
bit of teamwork.
I'm down for that. But whatever you do, make it quick. This guy ain't no joke.
I want you to use me as a weapon. I have a hunch.
Well, you'll have to hold till his turn then.
I'm fine with that. Just imagine you're riding the whip that is the crest of the wave. Grab this. I'll just reach out my tail.
Reminding me of the surf, eh? I like it.
And halfway through the swing, use your powers as hard as you can. I have a hunch. That will be fueled by many hero points.
Okay. Well, you can use one hero point. All right. So Grayson, we're going to pass on you for now and go to Radiance Druid. Let's deal with Radiance first. So everyone, the area, the crystal starts to glow a little at first, then brighter and brighter and brighter. Let's see. That. Yeah, the crystal explodes after a moment. The shards flying everywhere, and anyone looking at her, I need a stamina or fortitude save right now.
Do I have to, since I got teleported away?
You are way away from this, Iggy.
Okay, then yeah.
Minerva ignores it completely.
Yep. Okay,
I would looks away as soon as she realizes what's about to happen.
all right. Fair enough. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna still make you do it, but I'll give you a +5 to the save.
Is it also an AoE?
Yes.
Wonderful. Amazing.
Yep, that should do it.
Also, if there's any physical damage, guess what powers I didn't use this turn?
Oh, there's no physical damage right now.
Boo. Can one of the shards go back and smack Radiance anyway? Even though it does no damage?
Actually, can we just like separate out who's like away and who's actually near Radiance, just to make it more clear?
All right. Anyways, so the other thing you notice, so you two make your save, but everyone, and I do mean everyone, the area is glowing as bright as the sun everywhere. And you can feel extreme heat radiating within like a half mile of her as Radiance emerges from her crystal cocoon, glowing with white hot fire. You are currently in an environment effect where everything has the effect of both light as strong as daylight and extreme heat.
Gonna go have to double check what those mean.
In the wrong fight.
Yeah, I'm in the wrong fight.
This is why I asked you once.
I didn't know who could do what.
And then you blocked and then the teleport got blocked.
I
Boy,
know.
It's almost like I all stacked the fights in a certain way too. And she just emerges. She's like, "You really think you can hide my glorious radiance?"
Over the comms. I get it. Her name's Radiance.
Silly nerd. Silly nerd. I am a god.
On your own fight right now until I can figure out how to fix this problem.
Bright idea, kid. Stick with it.
That's her turn. Ruin's up now. What's he gonna do? He's like, look at that, silly knight. Your toys are all gone. But you look a little like a toy yourself. I'm feeling rather childish today. Let me play.
I don't have a response for that. Part of me is excited that he wants to play a game. Part of me should know better.
Insight check is he?
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. Oh wait, is there an insight check in this system? Let me check skills.
No, it's an inside check.
Oh, there's an insight check. Cool. 6. If you want to know what my modifier is, it's 0.
You still have enough sense to know you're probably in danger.
I'm in danger, is what Game Night is going to say.
And he's like, I know. And smiles. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Izzy, I need a toughness save from you at DC 29.
Again? No dodge, no parry, no nothing?
No, nothing.
29. Toughness.
Okay.
Don't have a -1, is he?
You do have a -1.
Oh, shit. Never mind.
So you suffer another bruise as tendrils of earth erupt around you, each one grabbing a limb, lifting you off the ground by their through their earthy tendrils, and they start yanking you about as if you were some sort of rag doll or toy, slamming you around the room. He's like, "Ooh, I like my new toy. This is fun. I wonder if I can pull off the arms."
I don't like this game.
Guys, I think they might be a little bit
All
stronger.
again.
They might be just a little bit stronger than us.
Maybe. Just
I mean,
a tiny bit.
I was in the back of the group for a reason.
He doesn't care. Guys, you're up. Guys, you don't feel so good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no. Well, I mean, thank God I'm teleported away.
Oh,
I
you're
dig
still
it.
in the range of the heat.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, believe me, I'm certainly enough to feel uncomfortable. Let's see. Yeah, but at this point, I'm pretty far away from the combat, right?
Yeah, reasonably so.
Okay. Let's see. I know where the other fight is happening, right?
Yeah, though on your own, you'll never get there in time.
Can I get a taxi?
All over your palms.
The speed at which combat goes, you probably won't make it there in time.
Fair enough.
Uber driver, head directly into this battle site.
I'll tip you generously.
Yeah. And by tip you, I mean I'll duck and roll out of the moving car and be fine. Okay. Well, I'm not going that way. Let's see. The communication. Let's see. Were the communications jammed or no?
No.
No, you're still communicating.
Everything you've heard me say, well, as GameNet, you have heard over your comms.
Right. Yeah. Got it. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna try something. It's probably a really long shot, but maybe it'll work.
I got a slamming Izzy around like a ragdoll.
I'm going to let's see. Is the I guess what the Hero Association or whatever they're called. Do they have some point of access, some point of contact?
I mean, it's very much like individual company type thing.
Right. Do I know of any that are like publicly acknowledged to be like really, one, kind of local, and two, really fast?
Solar.
I mean somebody in the big leagues. I'm willing to spend a hero point for this.
Stardust Group.
Stardust Group doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately, there aren't really any like big superhero teams you guys can think of.
Well, any specific like big league speedsters that I might know of that are at least nearby, or at least nearby, relatively speaking, for a speedster.
Tell you what, how creative you feeling, Ziggy?
Basically, I'm putting out an SOS for any speedsters to come and help out. With
all right, so Ziggy, I'll tell you what I'll do for this. I'll let you spend the hero point. I'll let you put out the SOS. While you're waiting for your turn to come around, I want you to create a speedster for me.
Okay.
Even if it's just a very basic description, and give it some connection to your character.
It's my character.
Yep. Or if you don't, I will.
Ziggy,
Okay.
private message for you.
Oh, boy. I don't see the private message.
Yeah, like I said, just type
Okay.
a.
Yeah, I'll DM it to you directly. Yeah.
Yep, just whenever you get to it. All right. Game night, you're up.
Come on, that would be great.
This isn't Rick and Morty. Anyway, keep going.
You said my arms and legs are bound.
Not mechanically. You're basically being grappled right now.
I can't reach my deck.
You get a hero point.
Yeah.
If you are incapacitated this turn for that reason, you get a hero point.
Yeah. That is all I got.
Okay. Good turn. Kahuna's up, and he's going to try this. Grayzone, I need you to roll an attack roll along with Kahuna.
Okay.
Be wielded like the greatest weapon in the world.
29.
Very nice. That is definitely going to hit.
Excellent. So I assume we're... I am still trying the thing.
Yep.
Does
See
it
if
work?
Kahuna hits. Ooh. Not super great on Kahuna's part.
Killing me, Biggs.
Man, this fight has been a lot of, man, I wish I wasn't just a Jinx.
Spend a hero point.
Sean actually could fix it.
Sean, fix it. Sean, fix it.
I mean, by spending a hero point, right?
You can spend luck on him.
No, I can't.
Why?
I can only mess with your rolls or mess with my rolls.
Yeah, a hero point, I'd let you do it.
I'll spend a hero point.
Okay. You still will need to use one of your uses of luck.
Yep, I will do that still.
All right. Then I will re-roll. As you push your powers. All right, that will hit. Because since it's a re-roll, I do add 10 to it. So both attacks will hit. Wash, feel free to describe this. I will let you know the outcome afterwards.
Okay. I'm gonna have him, I guess, grab my hand, and then I'm going to go back, running and jumping as fast as I can, as if I am running away. Building up tension.
Oh, boy.
And then when I just can't get that much farther, I just whisper, "Go." and let him yank, along with all the built-up tension in my spring arms, to fly forward, busting through the pair of hands he formerly blocked me in. And at that point, I am going to concentrate as hard as I can and try and sync with Kahuna and see if we can share some of our similar density powers, concentrating them on my giant fucking kangaroo feet as I try and punch through all of his defenses with
Kangaroo
super dense
feet.
points.
Okay, good description. Give me 1 second. I have to make sure I'm doing team attack correctly.
I don't know. Honestly, I was more after the in-character direct action, trying to do what Kahuna said, and also seeing if I can get our density powers to actually work together. It was a total hunch, but
Well, I mean, you're
I'm
essentially
running on
using.
animal instinct. This seems like the right thing to do, so let's try it, regardless of whether or not it works.
I can help with team attack if you want, because I was looking that up for my own plans that did not work out. If both of them hit, it's +2 rank of highest damage. If is the basics for team attack.
Yep. If you get a lot of people, it's even higher than that.
Yes, it goes up to +5 if you get 3 or more attacks to hit.
I have the thing that just makes me a +5.
So two people.
Is a +2.
Yep. So 2 people, and they both succeeded.
Highest rank, combine any add-ons that feel appropriate.
Let's see, there's a big Kahuna hitting. So he got a 20, and actually gets 22, and I'll even bump him 23. So yeah. All right, he's got a save against a 38.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Let's see.
The form of a guy who paid me 50 bucks.
Okay. Yeah, that's a really solid hit. And he is surprised as you crack through and actually daze him.
Ooh.
Excellent.
777.
I was not going to use this stuff. You guys have started describing me as an anime protagonist, so I'm starting to lean into it.
Well,
777.
seeing that we're in a museum, maybe you need to be framed, and I try and whack him with a picture frame.
All right.
Not
Roll
the
it.
Mode!
All right. What's the bonus for surprise?
He gets
Half to dodge and parry.
Yeah, he just is easier to hit.
All right.
So you still make the same roll. I'll just let you know if it hits or not. That'll hit.
Okay. So then, it's a damage. It should be a damage 15, and then affliction 18.
Okay, so I need a DC 30 toughness save.
Yep.
Okay, I make my toughness.
Reroll that.
Fair enough. I don't make my toughness. Okay. And what's the affliction? What's the save for that? 18.
It's well, he's already dazed, but stun. Fort-based stun is for 2nd degree.
Fortitude.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, he is stunned. Okay, Radiance is up. So she is. Let's see. She looks. She's just gonna look at Stardust. She's like, darling, I think these children need a lesson, and I'm afraid that can't happen while you're here. So, ta-ta for now. Okay. Does that succeed for Stardust? No, it does not. Okay, so she, some weird, strange green and purple light radiates around her hands, and she kind of just flicks it forward as like this weird wavy beam at Stardust, who does not get out of the way in time, is hit, and disappears. And then she turns to you, Iris. She's like, don't worry, she'll be back. Eventually. Now it's just you and I to play. Okay. Ruben is up. He is stunned. That will use a stun up. You do notice, by the way. No, I'll be fair about that. You won't notice that yet. Hex, you're up.
Oh boy, oh boy. Morals. Do I actually want to go for mind control here? I don't think anything else I can do can actually affect her.
Morals indeed.
Fuck.
We need more mind control on this one. Stat.
No, we're gonna try other shit first. All right.
You could try a team attack depending on what you're doing if you announce it over the comms.
You know what? I will announce that Minerva's going to basically try to swarm and trying to claw at her and see how much damage that does.
Okay.
We should do that as a team attack.
We can definitely do that as a team attack.
Then you need to wait.
Until Iris's turn.
That's fine. I'm fine waiting.
All right. Okay, Stardust is somewhere else. Iris, you're up.
I was thinking Iris has zero idea where Stardust is.
Literally no idea. You cannot feel her. She's like, don't look so upset. She's just in another dimension for now. I've shifted her phase variance. She'll be back eventually.
Great, wonderful. I'm assuming she has air there, right?
Oh, she doesn't need air. She's fine.
Fine. I suppose this is just, honestly, this heat is a little nice. Iris is not actually spinning in the slightest right now. I didn't expect this thing I bought to be relevant right now, but it is.
Are you immune to heat?
Yes!
Cool. Yeah, you're immune to this.
Yeah, no, I'm actually immune to all environmental hazards, so Lucas, I use that part of the array.
Yep.
Not actually at this point of heat. I think I'm immune anyway, just from how high my fortitude is, but...
Yeah, but it's not uncomfortable, or it would still be uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, Iris is just fine. So, I guess we're going to be fighting then. Let's see here.
Again,
Well,
just let me annihilate you and your little friends. I won't kill you, I promise.
someone has to stand up to you, and since Stardust is here, I guess that falls to me. Mystical, magical, Scorpio Terror. Iris is waving her hands and smoke spraying around them, and then the ground explodes under Stardust.
Sorry, what happens?
And the ground explodes under Radiance.
Okay.
And Minerva will come down at her from directly above.
Team attack! Same things as last time. Does 19 hit, or do I have to hero point that?
You do have to hero point that.
Even with the surprise attack.
Give me one sec.
This is the
No, with the
that's
surprise.
very-
I'm gonna have her perception to see if she can see it coming, because now she knows you're doing it.
Fair enough. Let me go double check what the DC
Yeah,
on
she
that
knows you're doing it.
is. What?
Jesus Christ, Wax, stop.
So...
How many 20s?
This is why I wanted to do a team attack with the GM rolling some of the dice.
I hero point this AoE instead, Wex, because I have too many hero points.
It's gonna be an AoE. Well, you can't team attack an AoE though.
You need them to all use the same type of definition. X hero point as an AoE.
All right, fine. It can be an AoE.
What kind of bonus do I get for my attack roll for a team attack?
None.
None? Okay.
We just need increased damage rank.
Oh, okay.
You're basically trying to help Iris out.
Okay. Wow, that's terrible. How many?
You definitely.
How many hero points? Hold on. How many hero points do I have?
They AoEs just you roll dodge. They roll dodge instead.
Hey,
This
do you
is
want Firework to help you with this too?
If she's in a range, so fucking lootly.
She can have some penalties, but yeah. If you wait like one tick, she can do it.
Sure, my initiative's 26.
You know what? I'll spend the hero point on my attack roll. Let's
Yes,
see.
everybody have the GM gang up on himself.
Alright, she misses though.
All right. Does a 19 hit?
AoE doesn't have to hit, they have to roll dodge to get half damage rank. Which I'm just assuming she makes, but like...
Well, Firework's doing a normal attack because she has to have hers like guided and homing in. Because she's shooting like through some underground stuff.
Oh! Well, how wonderful that homing matters.
Hex, even with that bonus, nope.
Great.
And yeah, so you all these attacks all converge on her. She just kind of looks up, and just a pulse of white light comes from her and knocks all of it away. It's like, really? That's the best you got? Gray zone.
Oh, yeah. I spent another character point to do another team attack with Big Kahuna.
All right, you just have to wait for Kahuna's turn.
Oh, he can't just wait for mine because he's...
No, because he needs to have used his turn to basically set up your team attack.
Okay, I
If
see.
you team attack, you gotta wait for the slowest person.
Okay, would you like me to wait to describe mine until his turn then?
Yes, but that does mean Ruin gets a turn before you.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Radiance is up now. Radiance is like, fine. I grow very tired of this, Iris. Let me end this with you right now. I bore. And she holds her hands up. I'm just going to be brief. She makes a spirit bomb.
Is it charging or firing this turn? Well, she's going to get to go before I get to act again.
Oh, it's definitely firing this turn.
Well, Iris is going to see if she can survive it.
Okay, everyone needs a dodge check.
This is an AoE, I'm assuming.
This is an AoE. She basically drops it in like a giant, like, basically like it rather than a straight spirit bomb, she kind of like drops on the ground and just it explodes into shards of light that just pierce through everything, walls, doors, just everything, just going everywhere. So everyone in the Radiance fight, make the dodge check, please.
28.
That will be enough to dodge it. So you'll get a better Toughness save.
Yep, half damage rank.
Yep. Everybody else? X.
I mean,
Hex
I
flare.
made my failed attack roll, so that's it.
This
What?
dodge check.
No, I'm asking you to dodge.
Oh, dodge? Fuck.
You're getting hit with like thousands upon thousands of beams of light bombarding you through the walls.
I'm cool being in the other fight now.
No, I just can't make a fucking roll, so...
Neither can I, Dan.
Ziggy, I need one of them.
Just one more second.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, Firework's going to fail that as well. She's at the same power level you guys are.
Mm-hmm. What's the damage rank, Wax?
Well, it's her maximum. So it'd be a 24 normally. Sorry, 29 normally, but since it's half for you because you made it, Nick, you're dealing with a 22.
Alright, I just said he's on the
Block.
Ooh, neat. I still need that save though if you haven't made it yet.
Sorry, what was it? I was typing.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Dodge.
Oh,
And then, so Iris, you make it. Is that correct?
Yeah, Iris is basically going to be poofing a bit and just like, really? A giant blast that does more damage to the surroundings than the person you're fighting.
Oh, it didn't deal any damage to the surroundings.
so yeah, I rolled. I'm hoping that the fact I'm far away helps.
It does not.
Damn.
And again, I need a toughness save. I think you all failed, other than Iris. So I need a
toughness? Sorry.
DC 29 toughness save.
Oh, I fail. I can just tell you now.
Yeah, I need to know how much by though. Like it does matter.
Okay, by that much.
Okay, so you get a bruise, and you are staggered.
Ooh, good.
Okay, let's see. Firework is going to be bruised and dazed. And Hex, I need yours.
I failed mine.
Where's your roll?
It's
No,
right-
that was your dodge check. Now I need your toughness check. That was to see if you could resist some of it and dodge out of the way. You could not. So you will take the full 29.
I'm sure I'm gonna fail this too. So, actually, sorry. What was the? It said 29.
Yes.
Unless nat 20s count, I literally can't make this.
Degrees matter. I keep telling you guys that you still have to roll it because depending how bad you fail matters.
Okay, 20.
Okay, so you are you have a bruise counter and are dazed.
Okay.
So you and Ziggy are not doing anything next turn. Ziggy, you're pretty bad off right now. You kind of staggered, which means that you move at half speed, and what is it? You move at half speed, and you have a penalty on pretty much everything you do.
Okay.
If I remember
Good
it.
thing I'm out of
No,
combat.
you can only take one action each turn and move at half speed. That's what it is.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
I'm very glad I'm out of combat.
So Ruin is up. Ruin looks very angry, and you notice the bruises that you kind of knocked on him are starting to knit themselves back up. Let's see. Who's he going to do this to? I don't want to make the Fortitude boys make Fortitude saves.
Make all of them make fortitude saves?
No. Okay, we'll do this. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Rule of thumb: summon my shit farther away from me next time.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Kahuna. Just double checking. I'm just sorry, just rolling some numbers around in my head. Let's see if Kahuna says he's not really good on this. Yeah, for a fact. Everyone in the ruin fight get a hero point.
Okay.
Did Big Kahuna go down?
So he smiles. He's like, "Ooh, that truly was a magnificent blow. We should immortalize this moment with a statue for the occasion." And
Already here.
well, I wasn't talking about you.
I know.
And like bits of like black matter, kind of like almost like drift off his hands. It almost looks like his hands are disintegrating, but there's like matter still there. They move over to Kahuna, who tries to like dodge out of the way, but like they kind of wrap around his arm and like solidify it into rock. He kind of looks horrified for a second, and then
That's what I found on the web.
oh,
Thanks,
I didn't
Alexa.
think I said something. And it solidifies in the rock, and then slowly the rest of him starts to petrify. He's like, "Oh, this is not good, brother." And a second later, he's a full stone statue.
Oh, that's not good.
But, do you enjoy my new work of art? He had such fun playing with his density and his molecules. I thought I would just have him pick something. An artist eventually does need to choose a direction, after all. All right. Geist. Also, Gray Zone, if you would like, you can do your attack now, because you don't have Big Kahuna to help you anymore.
Or
have
you can try and
already
interact
spent a
with
hero
the team with
point,
me.
and now I will be doing a thing with game night.
Okay, so you're
Also,
gonna
if he's petrified, that doesn't change my plan.
I don't think that changes what we're planning, and it might actually make it more likely to happen now.
Yeah.
Well-
Oh god.
Geist, you are stunned this turn, so I'm going to just move to game night.
That's fine.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do this, but I'm going to try it anyway.
Yeah.
Game Night is going to get out of the bonds and say, "Finally, my turn again," and draw. And he's going to look over at Gray Zone and just kind of like nod at you.
We're doing this now. Okay.
We're doing this now. Game Night is how far away from Gray Zone is Big Kahuna?
Like basically right next to him.
Oh.
Perfect. I am going to activate Fusion Dance.
That.
Oh, that.
Oh, that.
Oh god.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to try fusing Big Kahuna to Gray Zone.
What do you want to accomplish with this? Let's just do it like that.
Merging of their powers to give effectively get Gray Zone the complete slew of what Big Kahuna's powers would be, and maybe a little bit more brunt force as far as
You
attack.
can also link them the picture. That might help.
Not. I will say it won't work as well as you think. Not while he's petrified.
That's fine.
I'm made of metal.
God damn it!
Is it too
Watch it
perfect?
when you get a PX to know what that is.
I mean, you do know what Wash's picture is of.
I
so
know!
That's why it's perfect.
Big Kahuna kind of does look like a surfing koala.
Oh god.
So you have a lot of Big Kahuna's features, but they're all like made of rock.
Cool.
So you can shift between rock and metal.
So I will, Izzy, you need a hero point to do this.
That's perfectly fine.
I'm basically going to let you spend your hero point. Watch, you will operate at +1 strength as long as you are fused with Kahuna.
Capital.
So all of your stuff is at a 1 higher save.
Okay.
But you have that for the rest of the fight as long as Kahuna stays merged with you.
How does this affect the rest of my summons, I should be asking? Because we ironed that out. Does this count as a level 5, a level 7? Can I not summon anymore?
You spent a hero point, so I'm going to say you just were able to do it.
Okay, I'll also throw... Now I will throw 2 cards face down and end my turn. And the cards appear directly around... What do we want to call this, Wash? The Kahuna Zone?
No, I'm just. It's if it's a zone, it's the Outback. But
You guys are from two. You guys are from two very different islands.
the archipelago.
We're going to move on to 777 right now.
Oh wait, do I not get my punch?
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Yeah, do your punch.
Oh, good. Wham, bam. 16.
Can we also get the load up?
A 16 is going to miss.
Yeah.
777, you are up. Yeah, Wash, I'll even be nice. I'll say you have like a Quake Stomp if you want it now, too.
Cool. I'm thinking of things.
It's basically, if you want, you have like a point-blank AoE attack now that'll knock people down.
I was gonna say your sense of art was bad, but then I saw that. In any case, see you later. And then I try and disappear.
Critical Role, where are you going?
E2, E2.
All right, let's see. We're going to move on to Ruin and Radiance again.
I'm elated.
So Radiance is like, friends aren't doing too good over there. But that's all right, Iris. You have your own problems to deal with now. Let's see. What's the best way to do this? I do enjoy the fresh rays of the morning sun, don't you? And she charges 2 balls of light in her hands and basically does the Dragon Ball Z massive shoot out a lot of shots thing.
Hey,
At you, Nick.
unsurprised. We're not a thing.
Does a 23 hit you?
It does. I'm double checking how hero points work to determine how much it hits me by. Just assuming this is a multi-attack.
It is a multi-attack. That is correct. How much does it hit you by?
Currently 5.
Okay, so I'll just get a +2 to it.
Yeah, I don't think hero point would get me anything less than that.
Okay, so
Unless hero point would allow me to use some of the deflect power to poof Iris out of the way.
I'll let you burn it for that.
I will burn a hero point for the the orb's energy start converging, and Iris disappears into a puff of smoke.
You can't keep running.
My new knowledge.
Yep, you got it. You can't keep dodging forever. Ruin is up. He's like, oh, what a travesty. I'm afraid I have to give the lowest ratings that this museum could get, especially with this horrible piece of work in front of me. So I'm afraid that I declare this building condemned. And he strikes both hands on the ground, and the ground starts to shake and rumble.
Triggered face down card.
What do you got?
You've activated my trap card! Circle of Protection! Earth! And It's a nullify trap. Hopefully stop his powers.
Oh! You're welcome to try.
I'm well aware this is probably not going to go well. 30 to hit.
It will. I believe it will hit. The hitting's not the problem.
I have no idea how nullify interacts with other stuff, so
I'm double checking my notes. You're basically trying to counter his power.
yeah.
Okay. You do hit. Then we're going to make a opposed check. I'm going to roll my power rank, and you're going to roll your nullify rank, and we're going to see which one is bigger.
Okay.
Oh my.
That might actually work.
Sure. I'm
What's
spending a
your
hero point on that.
You rolled a 19.
Yeah, I'm spending a hero point on that.
Izzy, you rolled a 19.
Oh, wait, I rolled a 19. Wait, the power effect is different?
Yes.
Do I have to roll a second time for the power itself? I'm confused.
So, yeah, you did have to roll to hit him. Okay, so I'll count the 19 as the hit. So you're doing the reroll as the 3, which turns to 13?
Yeah.
So 13 plus, what's your nullify rank?
7.
Okay, so you have a total of 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, he beats you. He's like, I don't play children's card games. And your card just shatters. And I would like everyone in the area to please make a dodge check.
Can I at least say the card explodes into a bunch of red tape?
Sure.
Oh, come on!
10.
Nope.
So it's AoE?
Yep.
Alright.
Looking for a 24.
Crap. Do I have any advantages to help this? Nope. I'll try for one more hero point.
Oh,
Reroll that dodge.
close.
Actually, wait, no, I had a circumstance bonus. Yes, 25. Thank God.
Okay.
The 6 turns into a 16 from the hero point, correct?
Did you get a 24?
16. What's my dodge?
This wasn't for damage, guys. Just keep that in mind. This is just the dodge to see if you can lessen the damage.
Yes, I got the dodge exactly, 24. With
Okay.
another hero point.
So, Gray Zone, I need you to roll against, what is it, 19? I'll even be nice, Gray Zone, and give you an extra toughness, because I'm a nice guy.
Cool.
You need to beat a 29 toughness save. Dodgy Boys, you need to beat a 22.
And I'm at a
What?
-2 because of my previous bruises. Correct?
Yes. No matter what, I'd subtract it from the effect rank. I still add that to 15.
So 22 toughness save, you said?
Yes.
Fuck my life.
What is your total?
I spent
want-
a hero point to reroll and I got a 27.
Okay, so Gray Zone, you're okay. No, wait, you're not okay, but you're
No, I'm taking a bruise.
take a bruise. And wow, 777, you're actually all right.
I
I
would
do
have
okay in fights, guys. It's fine.
I would have made it if it wasn't for the damn bruises I already had.
So how much do you fail by?
2.
Take
Exactly
another
the number of bruises I have.
Take another bruise. And you notice that the walls are starting to break down and the building's starting to get really unstable. Oh, also another dodge check, please, to avoid falling on all your asses.
I refuse to make this check. I have advantages that let me get up as a free action.
Okay, fair enough. Actually, we'll just have, it's part of the same attack, so if you made the save before, it counts.
I did
But
make the save before.
give me a dodge check.
Yeah, fair enough.
I made the dodge check earlier. I would have failed this one probably.
No, this is a second dodge check.
18.
14.
This
What?
one is this one's not a AoE though?
No,
Or
it's
is it-
still the AoE, but you don't get it for that purpose. You get it to lessen the effect. You don't get it the second time, because now it's to avoid falling down.
Okay.
So again, 29 and 22 for you dodgy boys.
Yeah. No. Failed the dodge to fall on my ass.
How much? By how much?
What was it again?
22.
Failed by 8, or do bruises count for this?
No, they do not count for this.
Okay, then failed by 8.
All right, you fall on your ass.
Okay. That
You are
is the
prone.
least bad thing that has happened to me this turn.
And Sean, did you succeed?
24.
You succeed. You do not fall down.
Yep.
Okay. Hex, you're up. You're stunned. Stardust. Iris, back to you.
Hold on. Does
Is
even,
that-
hold on, even if I don't get a turn, my Minerva's not stunned.
Oh, I forgot to have her make a save, didn't I?
I mean, if it's a Fortitude save, she ignores it.
Oh, it wasn't fortitude. That was toughness.
That was toughness. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you need to make a full set of saves for her. The fortitude was because she did a blast of like light to blind. This is light to damage.
Okay.
I think the question of whether Minerva's down or not is actually very relevant to Iris's turn.
Hold on a sec. Well, I guess she has no toughness
Well,
save. So it's
Give me the
just
dodge. Start with that.
Right. Nope.
Fails the dodge, but she
Wash.
needs to make a DC
got it.
29. She needs to make a DC 29 toughness save.
17.
Okay. So she is a heroic summon, correct?
Yes.
Okay. She has no toughness bonus?
Nope.
Well, pretty good roll then. She is staggered. So she does not get, she only gets one action.
Okay.
So you can have her do something, but she can only do one thing.
All right. Fuck me. You know what? Let's just have everything go to hell. Let me just scroll to the right power here.
All right, what you got, Dan?
All right, so it's a the mind control attack is a perception range.
Yep.
So it's a will save.
So just declare you're using it, and I make a will save.
Yeah. So yes, we're using the power. So it's a rank. It's a rank 6 power.
I definitely save that.
Okay.
Is it subtle?
It is
That will matter.
not actually.
So she basically tries to like particle invade her mind. She sees it and just like kind of brushes it off. Iris, your turn.
Well, I suppose at least you're focusing on the person who's still fighting you now, rather than people who can't hurt you at all, though. Iris glanced around.
Well,
Doesn't this feel a little burny and disruptive? I discovered something interesting. Why don't we move this fight somewhere more spectacular? I'm trying to convince her to let me do that.
Oh dear.
make a persuasion. It will be your turn to do so.
Can I do something to make it a deception instead? Because
Well,
I was
where
simply trying to trick her.
are you trying? Okay, all right. I'll let you deception. She's getting a bonus though on her insight against you.
I expected as much.
All right. She's like, interesting proposal. What do details, please?
Well, would not the best battlefield be one in which where? Well, I suppose it's not actually all the planet because the planet run. Most planet is able to see your own magnificence.
Again, what do you suggest?
Oh, well, we could fight about 16 miles up. See who wins by the time we get back down to the ground.
I know that you're doing this try to get your friends some space, but that's fine. It's entertaining at least, and I do love to be a spectacle. Very well.
Wonderful.
Shall we fly?
Why fly when we can be right there? And Iris is going to poop both of them 16 miles.
Okay, you're 16 miles up. She'll let you do it.
Wonderful. I'm immune to all the negative effects up here.
Great.
The funny thing is, I know you're playing me, but you're right.
Grayzo.
As Izzy came up with the correct name for this fusion of Big Kahuna and Gray Zone, which is, of course, Island Hopper. Thank you for that, Izzy.
You're welcome.
Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to flex the coils and springs in my arm into giant tension-filled muscles, not necessarily extending out as much as redoubling strength. Anime as hell. I am going to jump super high in the air, thinking about my next move, when I notice something, and go, oh, well, that's convenient. And I reach over my head and grab these weird orange sphere things. There's 9 of them. And just start throwing them at him. In such a way that it imparts a ton of spin on me, and basically throwing tiny comets and meteors at him. These are the stars on the Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yeah, all right.
Rex, if I may.
Yeah. Go for
I
it.
would also like to say I am continuing to spin at high speed, like half a mile up, in case anybody wants to team attack with me.
I got you, Wash. I'm
Cool.
going to activate my other face now, which would be a damage trap spell. It's going to be an equipment for Island Hopper. The boomerang surfboard. Don't ask me how that works.
How's
If
it
I'm
work?
gonna combo with Izzy, I'm gonna fucking combo with Izzy.
Okay, Izzy, I'll let you make the ranged attack through Gray Zone,
Yeah.
Island Hopper.
Alright, you roll the attack and I'll roll the effect. Is that how this works?
No, Izzy would essentially define the whole thing.
Okay.
Well, aren't you doing this attack with your little orbs?
Oh yeah.
So do we get 2 attacks? And since we're I have teamwork, does that give us a bonus?
No, this is part of his enhancement.
Okay.
You gave him the ability to do this. I'm just going to let you make the attack roll.
Okay. Fuck my luck.
You missed.
Hero point.
How many do you have left?
After this one, 1.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. So the total?
27.
Well, that will hit him.
Cool.
What's the strength of the power?
Power 9.
So yeah, the things just the stars hit him, and they just kind of like bounce off his body, like he barely even moves as they like plink off him. Right, I forgot I had that.
And I'm gonna throw my punch too. Let's see.
Yep.
29.
That will hit.
Excellent.
So what's the strength of your punch?
This was oh, this was half power. Okay.
Half power?
Yeah, using the accuracy mode because it's got a +10 instead of a +15.
Alright, so what's my total? Probably doesn't matter much.
Trying to remember. Right, it's all strength based. So 13 plus 15 is 28. Or no, right, the lesser version. 24.
Okay?
Yes,
You make-
24. You gave me a +1.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
how are the numbers getting this high? Hold on a second. Am I missing something?
I'm the tank.
He can get that high. He shifted very high.
And then
into-
you fused me.
Yeah.
So your punch comes at him, like you can feel the force of it ripple through the air, and he one hand catches it.
Does he just kind of stand there, no-selling the star meteors hitting him too?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm imagining Ichigo versus Aizen right now.
Okay. So, Nick, you and Radiance are in midair, up in the sky.
No,
Not-
we're not in the sky. We're in space.
I mean, she does not care if you're in space.
Neither do I.
I'm going to do Rune's turn really quick, and you'll see why in a minute before I do Radiance. So, Rune is going to be like, that's cute. And in a final display of strength. Still, metal, stone, rock, all solid forms, all potentially brittle. And I'm going to make an attack roll. Wash, that's going to hit you.
Yeah.
I am going to need a fortitude save from you. It's still the most appropriate save here.
21.
Total, all right.
Yeah.
Thinking what? So that was against his power, which is 4. I did all out attack. What's your defense right now?
My dodge?
No,
Or my-
parry. No parry.
Oh, my parry is currently at -1, so 14. Oh,
Why'd you parry at -1?
because
All out
you
attack.
told me I got bruised.
Bruise doesn't affect your dodging.
Oh, we're right. It's just fortitude. Yeah, it's 15.
Okay. So yeah,
If it's
definitely
not
hit
all
you.
out attack. I should start doing that.
Yeah, so I need. You rolled 21?
Total, yeah.
Okay, I need you to
Oh,
make.
sorry, that was a toughness roll.
Right, no, I know.
Okay.
So he still hit you. I need a toughness save at DC. Was it 30? Sorry, just mathing. 16.
I can't even hit 30 unless I roll a 17.
No, I know.
Hold on.
16. 21. Yeah. So I need a 36, but you are at -8 toughness.
I can't get this unless I roll in that 20.
I know, but the degrees of I keep telling you guys the degrees of failure matter.
Definitely do. I get a 23.
Is that with -8?
It is not. 15.
And I said 31.
You know, I'm out, aren't I?
I don't think quite yet.
Has Grayson been staggered once yet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Grayson, do you have any bruises so far?
Oh, yes. And you said I had one, so never mind. One lower.
So the total's 14.
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah, I think that is. If my math is right, I think that's enough because it'd be 26, 21. Yeah. So here's what happens, Gray Zone. He reaches forward, like still with your fists, and kind of shoves it forward and grips into it, and that same black mist kind of starts to envelop you. Like it spreads out from his hand like some sort of infection. And as it spreads, your body gets brittle and starts like crumbling away slightly until finally he kind of like crushes. He grips harder and harder. It spreads farther and farther, and then finally he just cracks your hand, and your whole body just kind of like has this breaking sound, and you pass out.
Do we defuse?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to state that we do that anime bullshit where we turn into a ball of light for a minute and then like pop into two things. Also, the shards of the random stars I threw get retracted back into that ball of light.
You are out of the fight.
Okay.
Now to Radiance.
That was not a fun defense roll. Okay.
He weakened your toughness in addition to hitting you.
Oh.
He brittled you.
Yeah, I'm just surprised he got both off in one hit.
It's a linked attack. You can link effects to each other to act in the same thing.
Yep. That's how my punch works.
It's really cruel sometimes.
Yep. And again, Nick, definitely in his power set.
I'm happy I have regeneration. I will survive.
Meanwhile, up in space. So
actually, shit. Sorry, before we do that, I do not remember. Is my density shift sustained?
Yes, so you are back to normal.
Yeah, I'm just some fucking kangaroo now.
You're just unconscious kangaroo.
Yep, it is sustained.
And there is a stone statue Hawaiian man next to you.
If anybody's keeping a quote list, please somebody put down "You're a normal kangaroo again," and there's a Hawaiian statue next to you.
All right, so we're in space. So the first thing Radiance does, she's like, "Let's talk for a minute." Snaps her fingers, and your comm just fizzles.
Fine, we can talk, I guess. We have like 10 minutes before this is relevant to anyone else.
Ileana, why are you doing this? Why must we put on this grand charade? You know it brings your father and I no pleasure to do this, right?
Do you have any idea how much good the two of you could do if you would just stop looking down on people and hurting them and breaking things for no real point?
It's that idealism again. That naivete. Ileana, haven't we taught you better than this? You are better than that. You have power, and they are nothing. When will you be able to see that, child?
Power should be used to make the world better for everyone around you, not lorded over people.
I do use power to make the world better. Better for myself. Better for your father. It's arguably better for you. We are trying to leave a legacy.
You just burned down a company and killed who knows how many people.
A company
wasn't that much of a threat to you in the first place.
No. But their CEO did make a bid to buy up some of our company's stocks. And I couldn't just let that stand by. By the way, he's dead already. You got here too late. You didn't find a body because it's already been vaporized.
I'm shocked. I'm really shocked. This is my shockness.
So you have the wit for it, Ileana. I argue the same thing. If you only applied yourself, think about the things you could do in the world. Your father and I are constantly hoping that one day you'll get through this phase, and then you'll join us like you're supposed to.
Or we could actually, I don't know, work together to do good things. I can bring things to space. I mean, I'm certain you have some knowledge to help there. I actually don't know how you do what you do. And you could build wonderful things to float out here, settlements, places, cities even as large as he wants, in whatever style he wants.
But he doesn't want to. And you know I respect your father's choice. Ileana, you are so much better than them. Even your teammates there. Look how easy they were to dispatch. You're the only one that was able to stand up to me. And I guarantee you, your friends are doing no better against your father.
I don't know. Certainly felt like they were doing better.
She looks down a little bit. That's a kangaroo? Keep very interesting company. He's already down. And your friend in the armor isn't going to be much longer.
First off, kangaroos with pouches of sheep. Secondly,
It's an animal. Who cares?
so you care about power, right? The idea of a sentient animal that has a great degree of power is just beneath you.
The thing is a freakish brute. Doesn't matter if it has power. It's just an animal. And you're distracting the issue again, Ileana, like you always do. Now, do you hope to achieve anything more up here? Are we done wasting our time floating in space? I'll tell you what, Ileana. I'll make you a deal. I'll contact your father and call off what we're doing right now. You'll save your friends, you'll save damage, you'll help a lot of people. But you need to do something for your father and I.
And that is?
We have a little dinner engagement coming up. We would very much like it if you attend. Some important people will be there, and it would look better for us if our daughter joined us.
Iris is going to also look down at Earth for a moment. I don't know what he did to Kahuna, but if he puts Kahuna back to normal, fine. I will go to the dinner, and I will be nice, and I will be polite, and I won't cause a ruckus.
Excellent. And she floats over to you and like taps you on the face. That's my girl. And then she speaks into the air. Darling, she's agreed to come with us. You can stop playing with them now. We're done. She smiles at you. It's so lovely catching up with you, Ileana. I'm so glad we get these moments. So I'll mail you the details. Remember, it's the dress-up event. Please make sure you're in your finest and none of those parlor tricks, please. It's not going to amuse anyone. Make sure you get your hair cut, too. You're letting yourself go. Ta-ta, darling. And she flies away. Meanwhile, back down here, I'm going to give Game Night one more turn before I end this. Game Night and 777. Each get a turn before this is over.
Also, I'm a little pissed off. I just read through the rules. I was supposed to add 15 to my damage rank.
Yeah.
I've been doing that automatically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how my number's reading that high.
Okay, yeah.
The save for your damage is on me. So pretty much, like, if you have a damage 9, you should just auto-add 15.
Okay. That makes more sense. I was wondering why everybody's numbers were so much ridiculously higher than mine.
Damage is inherently harder to save against for the reason that it eventually is meant to chip you away.
Yeah.
Anything else is easier to save. So, again, Game Night and 777, do you have anything you want to do before Ruin turns up again?
I mean, yeah, it's like, well, let's see if your jaw is as brittle. I want to exert myself and, try and clock him in the jaw.
Okay. Roll it.
Yep, doing that right now.
If you pause, we can double team him with that.
I'll hero point that as well for the reroll. Okay, so 17, so 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, that means it's a 23 power.
Okay. So I need a 23 toughness save.
No, 20. No, so that means a 38.
How'd you get to a 23 again?
Because I'm power attacking and I'm exerting.
Oh, all right. Fair enough. So 38. So I'm going to half that number to 13. So I'm saving against a 28.
You're grumble.
I'm halving it. Correct.
I mean, it's also a question if he was surprised at all by me, but probably.
No, you'll hit the surprise is if you get to hit him or not.
If I get to what?
The surprise lets you hit him.
I know.
You do connect.
All right.
So let's see. Yeah, that's a pretty good clock on him.
All right, and then also stun. Roll for day's stun. That should be a.
That also should be a 38, I think, if it's in the same attack.
Yeah.
That
Well, no,
one's not.
because it's a. Well, no, isn't it a deflection? So it's only plus 10. So it's a 33 then.
Okay. Yeah, he's stunned. So, that's fair. And game night, did you do anything?
Part
Though,
of these.
I do want 777. Please make a fortitude save.
Okay. Oh, fort. I'm not very good at fort.
If that's the case, I know what I'm summoning then.
Yep. Not very good at fort.
Okay, so your total is a 13.
Yep, because I've used everything. I'm out of hero points and
So you do knock him pretty hard. As you hit him, he kind of hits forward, but like you find that. What'd you hit him with, by the way?
Huh?
What did you hit him with?
I mean, I still hit him with the picture frame, but
The picture frame is now made of stone, and that same stuff that was creeping up Kahuna now is spreading across you.
Yeah, okay. I know what I'm summoning. Damn. I'm glad I made these two.
Sean, you are now a stone statue.
Can
Okay.
I interject with that since we are pseudo out of turn?
If you're going close enough together, I will let you interject. Let's see what you got.
Okay. I'm going to play my last two cards in my hand,
You know
and
what's
I'm going.
Sean, you know what's a fun effect? The action effects.
I'm going to try summoning Yin and Yang. They are these gaseous forms. One's like a white cloud with a little black dot in it. The other is a black cloud with a little white dot in it.
Okay.
If I said the same thing twice. Anyway, Yin is going to make everybody in the area immune to fortitude saves.
Well then,
I don't know if that reverses the stone stuff for everybody,
It
but
does
that should at
not
least
reverse current effects that have already gone off.
okay. But it should at least make it so 777 maybe like part of his glove gets caught in it.
You spent a lot of points on that.
Yes, I did.
I
That
wanted that Rex wouldn't let me
Very
take it.
expensive power that you just bought.
Yes, I'm aware. That's why
Like,
it's.
right?
That's why it is summoned, and all of the rest of its stats are literally through the floor. And it's
Correct.
gaseous.
That should cost you about 90 points.
120 actually because it's selective.
Jesus. All right. All right.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that all this occurred while Radiance was looking down on the fight.
FYI, Yin and Yang are two separate summons. Yin gives us fortitude immunity. Yang gives us will immunity.
Oh god, our party needs one of those so badly.
Yes. I realized that. And I'm like, I could fit this onto a level 5 summon.
What level are those 2 summons? Also, are they
5. Are they what?
do you have enough points at level 5 to do that?
Yeah, because I was able to buy down their abilities because they have immunities. So I bottomed out a couple of their attributes to be X's. And because they're fully immune, it kind of works out. They have absolutely no defenses because they have these immunities, and they can share it with each other.
Okay. What did you bottom out exactly? I just want to know this.
I bottomed out strength because they're gaseous.
Yep.
Stamina for Yin because he is immune to it. Awareness for Yang because she's immune to will saves. And you also said that some of my summons I could drop.
You cannot bottom out awareness.
I cannot? Okay. I will up that up. I also bottomed out presence and intellect.
Bottom out constitution for both of them because they're constructs, essentially.
That's not a stat.
Or stamina.
I did that.
For both of them?
Yeah. You get
they have to have awareness or they cannot do anything.
Let's see. One's at awareness -2. The other is at. Where did I put you at? You're Yang. What's Yin at?
You can have them have no intelligence and no
awareness -1 and awareness -2. Their bottomed out stats are presence, intellect, and strength. One of them has stamina -5. The other is at stamina -4.
Bottom both of them out stamina wise for the future. Just so you know, for the future, bottom them both out stamina wise.
One of them isn't immune to fortitude, which means I can't.
I'll let you do it this time. We'll talk about it later. There's some structural problems with that one.
Fair.
I will let you do it now, though, because I actually don't have a problem with the stamina one. It's the will one I have some issues with.
Fair enough.
Okay. So, yeah, Sean, you do manage to save it because you're now immune.
Yay! As I said, I really hope we did this when Radiance was looking down.
I'm not going to tell you whether that's the case or not. Ruin's done for his turn. I'm going to just cycle around to you guys again. Ruin gets to go again. Because he gets his 2 turns. So Ruin is like... I've tried to compose myself. I've tried to be a gentleman here. His wounds are knitting back up again, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm aware he's got a high regeneration.
You children continue to test my patience. So...
Sorry, it's kind of our job, too.
I am left with no choice but to bring down the house on this terrible exhibition. Goodbye, you... And he stops for a minute. Really? Oh, that is a delight. You're very lucky today. I think I'm done. I'm going to take this. And he grabs a picture from the rubble. This is what I was here for in the first place. It's not the best, but there's a unique artistic style to it that'll fit wonderfully in my collection.
Can I tell what it is?
It's a piece of art. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm totally playing a spell card as he walks out, which makes it a picture of Spectrum.
It's a Monet.
Oh, he doesn't walk out. He kind of just walks into the earth.
Can I spend my last hero point to play a spell card, which makes the painting into something else?
Do it.
Can I please spend my last hero point to do this?
I'll let you do that. He won't notice it at the moment.
Cool. It's gonna be a picture of Island Hopper suplexing Ruin.
I'll let you do that.
Totally accurate.
Meanwhile, so I'm going to go back to the other fight scene. You guys are kind of picking yourself off the ground. And Geist, a blue blur kind of zips up next to you. You called?
God, I wish you hadn't used that terminology. Let's see. So to be clear, I don't think I would have given them my exact location. More just like
Okay.
an anonymous tip that she would know is from me.
Fair enough. Then a Boober zips up next to the other guys.
Yeah, there you go.
Hi there. I'm dispatch. I was given a tip. What happened here? She's talking to Firework and a Hex Machina right now.
As a note, you all heard the Iris is bringing radiance to space declaration. Heard nothing after that.
Dan, you there?
Yep. Sorry.
All right.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah, what are-
So a speedster named Dispatch just showed up. What happened here? I was given an anonymous tip that there was supervillain activity.
Yeah, there was. She, I guess her name's Radiance.
Ooh, hold on. She hit some buttons on her comm. Oh, she's a big hitter. Where'd she go?
I don't really know. She kind of got teleported by our...
Hold that thought. And she, you see her run away. You see some blue blurs zip through the area, and then she comes back. Okay, I just went and checked. All the civilians are safe. Continue, please.
Yeah, right. Anyway, our resident teleporter kind of teleporting her away from the combat zone. I don't have a fix on their position right now.
Sure. Well, we need to call this in right away then. Were there any other heroes on the scene? Yeah, my mentor hero, Stardust. Stardust was here. What happened to her? I don't know. She disappeared, and by the way, suddenly there's a glow of light, and Stardust just reappears in the middle of the battlefield. Immediately, like she swipes her arm to the side, and just like crystal shards just hit like a huge arc in front of her. She's like, "Where is she?" I'm back. Whew. She floats over. What happened? Where's Radiance?
Let me know what Member Spoof said.
What?
Let me know when Iris Spoof's in.
You can come in at whatever moment you feel is appropriate at this point.
If no one has anything to say, Iris is going to poof in looking utterly defeated next to the rest of the team. We don't have to worry. I left Radiance in space.
Stardust, like, you defeated her?
No, I left her in space.
Well, who's to say she's not going to come back down then and just continue this?
Because we had a conversation, and she's bold. So she's going to leave, because she got what she wanted, and she's in space. And give me a second. That's Kahuna been fixed, Wax.
Yeah. Pretty much as soon as he leaves,
Kahuna, wake up.
Restores himself. Oh, I got me a massive headache. Oh, what happened?
Better than what happened before. He left. Said something on whatever comm frequency he was using. I was happy something happened and just grabbed his painting and left.
I'm not sure what painting that was. I may have destroyed a priceless piece of art.
You did what now?
Better a priceless piece of art than somebody's body, yeah? Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure the other two can tell you all about your experience after you turned to stone.
What happened to Akumaku there? She's one top.
Well, you two were the same being for a short amount of time because of game night, and you still got knocked out, so...
And that's what happens when we go against a high-class villain like Ruin. You hit it hard, real hard, yeah?
Yeah. The problem was he kept healing.
Yeah, you can do that. I've tangled with him once before. It's not really a good time.
He was able to eat all my summons in one fell swoop.
Well, guess you got some training to do, huh?
Knocked him down twice and it wasn't enough.
Yeah. We walk away alive, yeah? And everyone got out alive okay? We help the civilians? Then it's a good day. Even if we gotta walk away with a tail between our legs, at least there ain't no blood on it.
I don't think Grey Zone walks around with her tail between her legs.
Don't imagine so. Come on, heroes.
Yeah, so I just, Big Kahuna, can I just ask that you call in what happened here?
Nah, you're right. I got this.
Good, good. I'm gonna go and try and check up on the rest of the team. Because assuming he left, their target probably left as well.
All right. So we're going to do this as just role play for the rest of the session.
Yep.
Let's kind of do like a little 10-minute kind of cool down, wind down, and then we'll call a session for the night.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So role play as you will.
Boy, Iris, mind getting us all back together?
At some point, Iris asked Hex for a new communicator because hers is broken. Just be like, radiance blasted my communicator, I need a new one.
Sure.
Game Night is going to try to wake Grey Zone up.
Yep. Everybody, 3, 2, 1. No, I'm not counting down. Grey Zone, don't punch. I'm just bringing everyone together. Poof, and everyone's together at some area that's vaguely secure that Iris can tell is nearby.
Oh.
Would I also be rejoined at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's back together.
Cool.
That was not a good day.
Nope.
It has been a long time since I have felt pain. I don't miss it. Not even a little bit.
I hear that, Akumaku. Oof. Lets you know you're alive, though, eh?
Yeah. You?
Kaylani, this isn't a joke. They could have been killed out there. They could have. But they act like real heroes, eh? You guys got a lot to learn, but you handled yourself well against that villain. Stardust is like,
We only were able to succeed through teamwork. I think.
doing the nods. Maybe you learned something after all, then, eh? Stardust is like, we'll have to contact you later in the week about resuming the mentoring program. We need to file this and have some discussions. Dispatch, can you handle cleanup? Yeah, no problem. She zips away.
Oh. That was... Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's why,
You okay, Critical Role?
and Stardust looks at you, and that's why proper training is important. Because there are threats like them out there. They represent two of the worst. But that's the type of thing you need to be able to protect people from. And yeah, we did not succeed today. But I saw potential.
Mumbling under breath. I knew that already.
Given some time, some training, some honing of your abilities, and that fight would go very differently a second time.
The most skeptical look ever.
Iris is still just sort of standing in a corner, looking very angry.
She looks at you. If you don't have faith in yourself, you will never succeed. And she walks towards you. Besides, and she says in a low breath, You have an image to live up to.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me. In any case, my team is tired. We should go and recoup, go over what we went through, and just relax because we had a trialsome last couple of hours.
She nods. I think that's a very good assessment. Firework, we need to head back to base. Send them the brief report. We'll go over a more complete version when we get there. Yes, ma'am. And she looks at you all. Well, it was nice working with you. Hope to see you later in the week. Bye.
Stardust or later training, how did you find your way back? I need to figure that out.
Matter of will. She sent to me to some sort of strange energy-based dimension. My own powers were enough to keep me safe there, and eventually I was able to use my own abilities to tear my way back. Took some time though. I'll be able to get back easier if she tries that trick on me again.
Gotcha.
All right.
Everybody ready? Let's go back to base.
All right. I'm going to get a drink. You guys take a couple minutes to role play as you feel fit for an epilogue, and then we will debrief and end for the night.
All right.
Who's
So,
back to base?
what happened on your guys' end? We were a little busy dealing with the worst art critic I've ever seen.
He really didn't have very good taste, did he?
We fought some crazy shining lady. She was no joke. She could actually touch me.
Oof.
That's not great.
I mean, the guy we fought was able to turn Big Kahuna into stone. And then after I fused Big Kahuna with Gray Zone, he almost turned Gray Zone to stone.
Well, what did she want? Because clearly, whatever she wanted, she got, and that's why they got Ruin left.
I don't know.
She killed the CEO of the company that she burned down.
Yeah, speaking of which, she seemed to know you really well, Iris. What's with that?
Iris is fairly public of all of us, so maybe she just knew about Iris that way.
No, it's not that.
What is she? Is she a fan and you refuse to give her an autograph one day?
Oh, that would be amazing. No, look, she knows me and my civilian identity.
Can I just like wake up right now and do something like, family, what? Burning. Huh?
I feel like that's appropriate.
I'm going to pet Dunger. It's okay, Gray Zone. We're here.
What the hell happened?
You got taken out.
You were punched so hard you defused.
I'm not going to try and understand that last part.
I'm back.
So what happened?
Welcome back.
You were punched so hard you split back into two.
Alright. Well.
But, no. Radiance knows me and my civilian identity. I'm gonna have to go do something really annoying, and that's the reason why both of them stood down.
Is it dangerous? Do you need backup?
Please, no.
Wait, you said they. The other guy knows you too?
I mean, they clearly knew each other.
Yeah.
So why does that mean they know her?
I mean, if one knows her, maybe both know her.
Pretty much. And no, it's not dangerous, it's just annoying, and I hate it.
If you hate it, don't do it.
Doing it was part of what made them leave.
What, you like live together or something?
Are you going to become a criminal?
God, no.
Are you going to become a criminal?
know.
Well, this phrasing sounds like this is that they were on a recruitment campaign of you, Iris.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go to a party in my civilian guise and not cause a scene.
Oh.
That doesn't
That's
sound bad.
It's really annoying.
With
It's
who?
not bad. It's just really, really annoying.
Whose party?
I don't know.
I mean, we could probably cancel that affair pretty good. You know,
I kind of doubt that.
I mean, all it takes is just turning on the water sprinklers in the right place.
I mean, so Nick, you probably Iris will probably notice 777 disappearing and a piece of paper appearing in Iris's pocket.
She would eventually check it, but is going to give some level of subtlety for when she's not the center of the scene.
Yep.
I also
Like-
have a question for Wex, which is when I hear the description of this fire heroine, do I recognize it?
Say again.
Do I recognize the description of this fire villain?
What fire villain was being described?
Radiance.
Yeah.
Oh. Fire probably was the wrong word for it. It had a fire-ish appearance, but was clearly like light. She was more like emulating like sunfire.
Oh, yeah. But the fire was involved, hence the question.
No, she does not sound like the one you're thinking of.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'm gonna go and see what damage actually occurred. You all should rest.
I'm
Catch you
fine.
all.
I'm not
Catch you all
hurt,
next
honestly.
time.
I'm going to go back out there and see what fire need to be put out and other people need to be saved.
I can help. I'm only slightly bruised.
You took
I
a
can
beating.
Anyone else who wants to come help out there?
Yeah, sure. I don't need to be healthy to get people out of places.
I crack my neck and it sounds like springs. I guess I might as well do something that I feel good about today.
All right,
Let's...
all right, Iris, you got them. I'm gonna go do my thing.
Sounds good. Gonna go back to try and help clean up the scenes of everything.
Alright, well, if it's about cleaning stuff up, I know what's coming out.
Work as a team, clean things up. Lex, and after this is done, Iris is absolutely going to contact Steve to see if, like, anyone caught video of her trying to face down Radiance and see if he can spin that into better PR for everyone.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm willing to spend my last hero point. Actually, I am willing to say to spend my complication hero point to say that complication showed up and they caught video of the actual fight that was on the streets.
I'll let you do that. That's fair.
I'm going to, with a normal cell phone, send a text message to guys say, look into the CEO that got vaporized. I want to know everything that was going on.
I will do that.
Plot thickens. Ziggy, send me a reminder to tell you stuff about him before next game, okay?
Sure.
All right. Do you guys have any final actions, or should we call it as game today?
I'm gonna send the cleanup crew to help fix the buildings that crashed down. And that's about all I can do to help. Because we've confirmed that like all civilians were already cleared, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
But except sending you that thing as a reminder.
Yep. Thank you. Also, let's do our debrief. Then I want to talk to one or two of you quickly before we end for the night. So I have 3 questions today. I'll roll a dice today to see who goes first. I want to know my usual. What does your character learn this game? Question 2. What do you think Iris's dinner party is all about? And question 3. Who's my focus character next session, in your opinion? Who do you think I'll choose to pick on this time?
Who hasn't?
Let's see. Let's do a dice roll. Bloop. That's going to be Ziggy as my first victim today.
Okay. Let's see. In terms of what my character has learned this game, Geist has learned, of course, figures that the villains are the ones that can actually hurt me. Let's see. In terms of what Iris's dinner party is about, well, Geist figures it's one of two things. Either it's some really kind of high-class joint that's that's probably being used as a distraction for something else, or something having to do with, supervillainy. Neither is particularly good. And as to who you'll be focusing on next session, let's see. Yeah, I honestly, because of certain events that started today, I'm kind of gonna say maybe me, but I don't know.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Ziggy.
Yeah.
Get a PowerPoint.
Cool. How many PowerPoints should we be up to now?
3, I believe.
Okay, I thought so. Just wanted to be sure.
All right. Game night. We're going to do you next. Same 3 questions.
Against the, I guess, S-class villains, my summons are not up to snuff. Also, being used as a ragdoll is not fun. I, the player, learned I'm supposed to add 15 to that damage number. Let's see. Otherwise, Ruin's a dude we probably should not tangle with. Let's see. Question 2. What's Iris's dinner party about? I think it's a dinner party.
Okay.
Fancy get-together dinner party. Often, the kind of place where, somebody's either going to steal from somebody else, or maybe there's going to be a big announcement like a betrothal or something. Game Night has watched all those movies and, knows exactly how they end. Iris is clearly going to have to run out of there in her civilian identity, transform, and then go back in and fight with all the villains that are actually in there. Don't worry, Iris. Game Night knows what's going on. Game Night will help you out.
Great.
As far as who we'll be focusing on next session... See, I'm not actually sure, because, it seems like a lot of people have gotten, part sessions or half sessions, so I'm not sure if we're going to bring, one of these arcs that we're currently working on full circle. Are we going to continue this after-dinner thing with Iris? Are we going to, dig deeper into what Geist and 777 are looking into right now? Are we going to go with me or Solar, who haven't really had much chance? I don't know. I do not know. But I guess we'll find out soon.
Okay, thank you. Get your PowerPoint.
Yay.
All right. 777.
Alright, so learn this week. God, S-rank villains are terrifying. They seem even more terrifying than certain heroes I know. As for Iris' dinner party, well, in character, my thought is, well, they're clearly trying to recruit Iris for reasons. That or also out of character, I'm a little with Izzy. It sounds a little bit like a betrothal party, so an engagement party of sorts. And as for who will be focusing on next session, I don't know. I don't think it's quite my time yet. So, and I have a feeling game night is last. So
Never say that.
reasons. So I don't know. Right. I'm not gonna bother guessing after that.
Fair enough. Get a PowerPoint. Right. Hex.
that Iris' family sucks. Like, really, really sucks.
Out of character, we learned that.
True.
In character, those with insight can certainly make insight rolls.
Hex learned that she's basically completely useless against Radiance. I don't... Oh, and that, I guess Firework can manipulate light spectrums, which includes seeing through invisibility. But yeah, I think that's about it for that question. I'm gonna guess Iris's dinner party is probably some kind of, like, League of Evil meeting. A bunch of supervillains. As far
Are
as
you going to bring as your date, Iris?
Yeah, that's a thing that I was going to tell Wax is she's totally going to ask her parents if you can bring a date to the party. Who that will be is to be determined.
We'll talk about that after this.
Okay.
Listen, I have a conversation I want to have with a couple of you.
As far as character focus goes, maybe game night. We haven't really had a whole lot of focus on him yet.
Okay. Thank you. Got a PowerPoint. All right. Gray Zone.
I learned I need to punch harder. Quick, everybody punch me. Eventually I'll become immune. Also, Izzy, you had a summon that was a cloud of gas that gives us immunity to physical.
Fortitude.
Fortitude,
Okay.
one from... I literally made them earlier today. I also made one that jumps in the way of toughness.
It's a well-timed fart that can save us all.
Yes.
Okay. I also learned that I can also break the fourth wall effectively. As for what's up with Iris, I was thinking that even though I didn't witness what's going on, I know what the Gray Zone knows what stressing over family looks like. Yeah, about it later. If you don't think that's appropriate, Nick, then I won't do it.
Oh no, that's completely appropriate.
Yeah.
Iris is trying to not say things. She's not hiding her emotions currently.
Mm-hmm. And I also think game night, it's time for physics to audit him.
What, you didn't like the surfboard boomerang?
I liked drawing my level starts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of
That
that.
Thank you, Watt.
Yep.
Got a PowerPoint.
Thank you.
And finally, Nick. Iris, finish it off.
Well, Iris did a lot better in that fight than she was expecting to. This is mostly thanks to lucky dice rolls. That's still a thing that she roughly learned in character. Fuck. Already, he's hoping it's just show up, be present, look presentable, don't cause a scene. She's expecting some sort of villainous shenanigan. There are so many options for villainous shenanigans, it's hard to tell which one. But she promised to not cause a scene. She did not promise to not bring someone else who might be able to help her with problems.
Ooh. Pick your amiable marsupial companion who looks great in a trench coat.
A lot of it depends on what the answer is and which party members seem amenable to walking into a hive of scum and villainy and danger in exchange for being able to get lots of useful information.
I'll do it for the food.
I'll do it
That's
for
very much not part of the calculation.
I'll do it for the amiability, which I think means your options are between 777 and Geist.
Yeah, I'll do it for the information and the food.
I'll do it for the information. And
Honestly-
to, dick over villains.
Oh yeah, dingo bag.
Options, given what everyone has done for who Iris would ask, are 777 and
I expect a doggy bag.
If it were not, if she thought that Gray Zone would be able to get relevant information and not just call a scene, Gray Zone would be cause a scene. Gray Zone would be on the list.
And game night's not.
So,
on the
like,
list
in
at all.
another 2 months of character development.
Yeah, Game Night's not on the list, and unfortunately, Geist is kind of insubstantial.
Well done.
It makes some things a little problematic. You can tell them when the party's happening, though.
Okay.
It's like if he shows up, they'd see right through his motivations.
Indeed. And focus for next session, I'm going to guess 777.
Okay. All right. Get your hero point, your power point. All right. That is going to be session for the day.
Woohoo! Session
Thank you
8.
all for attending that. We'll resume in 2 weeks, and I hope everyone enjoyed listening. Very combat-y this time.
Yeah, it was neat.
But, I'd like to borrow 2 of you for a minute.